Okay.
I've gone and done it.
Campaign obstruction? Is that a thing that exists?
It, no one said anything about the heckling earlier, so I don't
Right.
think it's campaign obstruction.
Get
mad!
I have no idea how to respond to anything here.
That in my situation, regardless. Whenever someone
No good Torah.
no good Torah, I panic.
I wonder how that particular name came about, because usually...
I think he's about to tell us. I think we unlocked his tragic backstory.
Right, but like usually if someone gets a nickname, it's like alliterative, like Terrible Torah or something.
Yeah, it's not really the most...
I was elected during the run.
Ooh, he was on a diet.
Children. We were backed by powerful Diet members.
Kuramoto children?
I don't know what that means, but it must have been like a political era.
20 years ago would be about 1997-ish.
As well as
Oh yeah, from release date.
Yeah.
Well, that raises the question. This takes place in 20XX, so like
Of course it does.
it's perpetually 20 years ago, Mitch.
So it could be either
Anywhere in the
1990X or 2000X or 20XDX. Those are the three options for when this
Wait a
particular backstory took place.
Isn't that last one like a Yu-Gi-Oh spinoff?
No.
XDX? Is
No,
that the one with
I think you're
motorcycles?
thinking 5Ds, Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds.
Okay. What
That is the one with card games on motorcycles.
excellent.
It's 5Ds.
Excellent.
I don't know what any of the Ds stood for.
I'll give you one guess.
Duel, 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 duel!
Oh, no.
Dick!
people refer to my blunders as
No good Torah's 3 strikes. Another thing that is not alliterative.
I know. I don't think anyone would actually refer to them as that.
Right, I'm starting to get bothered by this. It's clearly
Wait a
just
minute.
like some sort
What?
of pop culture joke.
Stop. What is this? Missing a legislative meeting to take a personal vacation? You mean like people are entitled to?
I
I was accused
Okay, that one's bad. You were accused.
accused
I
called a voter an idiot at an open forum.
That means literally nothing these days.
Right, but that
Oh,
was
20 years ago.
yeah, that was 1996-ish.
Yeah, but like, even then, come on. Like, oh man, I bet the guy really was an idiot too.
Also, consider the Japanese culture overall is a lot more like, you know, high-strung, uptight, you know, formal. You can't be like that towards anyone.
Ridiculous.
They are all about
By the way,
serving society rather than serving themselves. So calling someone else an idiot is explicitly a bad move.
yeah, but it's like one guy. They're not gonna like make up a nickname for him, No Good Torah, run him out of office, and then create a whole like thing called No Good Torah's 3 strikes because he called a guy an idiot. Like
Except that's what happened.
Well, but I'm finding the scenario a little weird because it's like you took a personal vacation. You mean like you're entitled to take at a job?
I don't know what the rules for that are in the Japanese diet in 1997, 96-ish.
I guess. Well, he does seem to have a conviction because he like keeps talking.
He's
about the
clearly
same
not
thing.
been convicted. So,
You seem to have a conviction, but not any actual convictions. So
everyone says I have no chance to get elected. So why come to me?
I like your technique.
I do like his technique. He just sort of talks.
Yeah. It's definitely not the most. This is about as political as the game gets, and it's very clearly not
Right.
very nuanced, but
Right.
it's nuanced enough for the target audience, which we're honestly maybe like 7 years older than. So
True. But considering that this game was probably targeting Japanese youth specifically, I wonder how these political things are in that context, because the things that he's been saying is about, you know, exploitation of youth. which is a
Yeah, but
we've
that's
said before that's a very strong resonant thing in Japanese youth these days.
Yeah, but I feel like that's a resonant pretty much everywhere right now.
Yeah, but particularly
So it's a good theme to like clang your hammer off of. But
right, but we wouldn't have a story arc like this in American games.
we wouldn't.
No, we wouldn't.
Let's get started.
Name the last time that you had a politician in a video game as a friendly character from the West.
Oh, fair. Good
Like,
point.
the last time that I can remember any games having politicians in them that you interact with is honestly Tony Hawk. And
Wait,
Tony Hawk
really?
is so
What?
anti-establishment that all the politicians are dumbasses in that game and you spend your time knocking them over.
Hold on. I mean, it doesn't have to be a direct political thing, like, about the real modern times. Like, we have, like, leadership figures in games all the time, and they're usually, like, metaphors. Well, I mean, I guess maybe not. I guess people don't really think about it. Okay,
Right.
I'm gonna have to get back to you on this question, because now I actually want to go and, like, examine a bunch of video games
Yeah.
and come back to you with an answer on how American video games think about, like,
Right, it sounds like
leadership.
a great thing to write a thesis on.
Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I want to write a 25-page paper on this.
For the first time since you graduated, you want to write a paper.
No, I want to write papers like that all the time. That's why I want to get my job in policy. But
Okay.
because I'm good at it.
But yeah, aside from that, I think the only thing I can really think of is Mass Effect, the Council at the Citadel.
Yeah.
But they're all explicitly wrong about everything. So again, not like
Yeah.
a friendly character.
Well, Mass Effect plays into like the hero,
Son.
the hero's journey type thing, and the lone man who can do the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We've unlocked the Sun Confidant. Awesome.
Yeah. I've come a long way from just being friends with Vulgar Boy.
You're now friends with lots of boys.
Right. Matt, I don't
Yes,
know
Mitch.
what to think of you today.
Yes, Mitch.
Like, your sentences are one word away from just being the worst ever. Every single sentence.
Well, that's disappointing. What word should I be including to make them bad as hell?
If I told you that, I'd have to revoke your license to talk.
I need no license to speak.
I wish
I
you did.
I require no filter, Mitchell.
Stop calling me by my full first name.
Does it make you uncomfortable?
Oh, the Madarame thing is happening.
Here we go. Oh, he's crying on national television.
I have committed crimes that are
The thing is, though, like, this is going to seem entirely unprovoked, by the way, so everyone's going to think he's being blackmailed, I bet.
I mean, isn't that what they thought with Kamoshida too?
I think so.
country's art world.
So the weird thing about a painting named Sayuri is that I am familiar with an artist online, never interacted with them, but seen a whole bunch of art from them. Their name is Sayori.
Yori?
Yeah.
O instead of you?
Yeah, very close name. So just every time I see that name, I think of that artist.
Oh my god, they made a new avatar just for this scene.
Good. That's a lot of tears.
Yeah,
That's more tears than I can usually produce. Usually.
I feel like if he really cried that much, he'd become quickly dehydrated. Oh, he's even, like, his nose is, like, dripping. It's an ugly cry. It's an
You
ugly
sure
cry.
that's not his mustache?
I'm pretty sure that you can see the vertical bit.
Oh,
there.
yeah. Yeah, you can.
Mm.
Unless his mustache goes into his nose.
You know
but
what
I doubt
else is
that.
weird about Sayuri?
What?
Is I actually have a bottle of Sayuri sake in the fridge.
Oh,
back there.
really?
Yeah.
Wait. When did you get that?
A while ago.
That's not the one from when we went to Mitsuwa, is it?
No, it's a new one.
Okay, that's what I thought, because, like, we went through that whole thing.
Mitch had his first alcohol ever that night, and it was sake.
Yes, it was a tiny little cup of sake, and it was okay.
Yeah, it was not terrible.
It tasted like grass.
Tastes like grass. I still don't get that one. Tastes more like strawberries to me, but, like, maybe that's just the pink color, like, coloring my perception.
Possibly. I didn't really see any pink color in it.
The bottle is pink.
It really just tasted like soy juice, I
Soy
guess.
juice?
Jeez.
That works as his own plagiarism
Oh no.
and abuse, and watching someone have a heart attack and doing nothing, which is definitely like.
That's not a crime. It's just socially against our mores.
Well, it's like, no, like, that has to be some kind of crime. I don't think it's like murder, but it's like manslaughter or something.
Right.
Just like watching someone have a heart attack and die.
Like fatal negligence of some sort.
Yeah, I'm gonna look this up because I need to know that this is a thing that people can't get away with. Okay.
Otherwise, I could just go watch everyone die.
There's no need to be nice to an old geezer like that.
I'm doing nothing.
Why did he spill the beans himself? Doesn't that seem...
Oh yeah, they're questioning why he himself is doing this. Oh. Post a dubious note at Madarame's exhibit. That would be our calling card. Now people are going to think the Phantom Thieves are blackmailing people specifically.
Yeah, that was the most specific Google search ever, and it got me no useful results.
Oh yeah, the really specific Google search will always get you nothing. But you can like search a very vague description of one scene in a movie that you barely remember that nobody else remembers either, and Google will get you exactly that movie.
Alright, let me try criminal negligence, because that's the closest thing that I can think of.
Have something to do with that old geezer's apology?
Criminal negligence homicide. Negligent homicide. It is a thing.
It is. Is it criminal?
Negligent homicide is a criminal charge brought against a person who, through criminal negligence, allows another person to die. Examples include the crash of an airplane caused by a piece of duct tape that was left over the static ports on the bottom
That's
of the fuselage.
something else entirely, though.
Well,
It's not. It's that particularly is like failing to do something according to proper procedure that results in death.
But I feel like I saw something.
Whereas we're looking for like someone is actively dying in front of you and you do fucking nothing.
Okay.
So it was like...
So it's classified under negligent homicide. In some states, negligent homicide is possible following the killing of a person while driving under the influence of drugs or alcohol.
Hey Matt, it's
Yes.
Peasant Boy.
Peasant boy with the amazing hair.
Pleasant Boy.
Pleasant
You
boy.
can barely see that L. His hair though is fab.
Deaf.
That is. Let's just contract every single word we say from now on. K.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I hate this. So,
This is going great.
oh, it's her. Your favorite. I'm sorry, your fave.
Oh, everyone's gonna hate us.
You guys see the news?
We are just so despic.
Okay, it is defined as involuntary manslaughter
Involuntary
in most
manslaughter.
states.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the same thing that you were looking at though with the duct tape example?
Yeah.
Okay, that might not be the same thing though. Like, we'd have to
Or
check criminal code.
Criminally negligent manslaughter, in some jurisdictions defined as if a person is so reckless as to manifest extreme indifference to human life.
Okay. Yeah, that would. Yeah.
So there's a lot of different ways it can be defined depending on your district, but it looks like,
Change people's hearts.
depending on the situation and the evidence that you can present for the case, you can get all the way up to a second-degree murder charge. Yeah. So I'm nominating Madarame for that.
Nominating him for the title of worst human being.
The absolute worst. Just terrible.
I honestly think Kamoshida was worse.
Maybe.
But
yeah, he was actively like really shitty. So.
Something like this happening twice is mad.
and he was a super man bitch too.
Too great a
Yep.
coincidence to occur.
So you guys are really making a name for yourselves.
We are. We've now been on 2 major news articles.
Everything's coming up Ryuji.
What?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
Good, I guess.
Good.
Ryuji's a good boy.
No, he's vulgar. He's a vulgar boy, remember?
Doesn't mean he's not good.
Everything's getting vulgar. Uh-oh.
Oh no, we got found out already, Mitch. We're getting arrested right now.
Who's this plain-looking man, though, that's talking to the officer?
You moron. Those are attendance officers.
Attendance officers? It's Sunday. There's no school.
Ooh, I'd like to point out that guy in the top right has a tote bag from the Big Bang Burger.
Why?
I don't know.
It's so weird.
I saw someone else just walk by with it, too.
No?
No, you cannot speak with me, and I walk away.
May I refuse?
No, you cannot.
And this acting of hers never fails to send a chill.
You need to work on your, like, everything.
No, she's perfect as she is, Matt. Accept everyone. Accept everybody for who they are. I'm also looking at this poster in the background of what looks to be a crew of girls with blackface.
I think they're just anonymous, my dude.
I know, but
It's clearly some kind of idol group.
it's off-putting.
Look, see, there's one with twin tails. Up
I
there in
know.
the corner.
I know, I saw that. I see the word kiss up there, too.
Yeah.
We wanted some tea.
Now
We're
all-
delinquents!
You know what?
No.
You know what?
What?
You know what? Be a
Do it.
sarcastic asshole.
Do it?
It's such a great line. That was a joke. No, we're definitely criminals.
All
We
right.
have done so many crimes.
All right, important point for our viewers. Do not make jokes at police officers. It's a bad idea. It works in this because we know we're not actually going to get arrested, but like in
You
real
don't
life,
know that. I played this, but you
I'm
don't know.
already in jail in my sleep. So I don't think it can get any worse.
It can't get any worse. What if you were in jail, like,
All
in
the
your
time.
sleep and while you're awake? It's double bad then.
There have been some
You're right. The real world probably doesn't have any confidants in jail. That would be worrying.
Oh, has it? We don't know anything about that at all.
No, not a clue.
Careful.
Look out! Watch out for those Phantom Thieves of Hearts. I hear they're neat and handsome.
I hear Joker has an 8-pack. I hear he's
An 8-pack? I forgot that the joke was 8-pack.
yeah.
Oh.
I hear he's ripped.
Hey, don't go making stuff.
Make it so on the
Okay, they actually react to the fact that I did that. It's
Excellent.
not just an on-the-spot thing.
Good.
Now on. We'll need to be.
Okay, so I should not call myself a delinquent or a criminal, Matt,
Look,
from
look,
here on out.
Look, okay?
Victims are meeting up.
In any situation where I'm going to be a character who's the leader of a band of thieves, you have to be a sarcastic, snarky asshole. I don't think there's any other character interpretation that I could possibly accept as someone who does this.
You could just be a good person.
Nah, no, you're a thief.
Not all thieves are snarky assholes. Some
But-
of them are just quiet, shy, and misunderstood.
But what's the point of being a thief if you can't be a snarky asshole?
You can be a snarky asshole without being a thief, and you can be a thief without being a snarky asshole. They're not mutually inclusive.
They feel like they need to be, to me. So-
I guess you're right.
So now what's the group gonna do?
Are you able to remember how he was talking about that suspicious person in the black mask?
Ooh, guy in black mask.
Yes, I forgot about the masked person, actually.
I pressed him for answers.
We spent so much time out of story mode that it kind of just slipped my mind. Because we had a
Well-
solid 2 weeks to work with.
Well, apparently we haven't, like, learned anything at all anyway.
Right.
Madarame obviously doesn't know about any of the stuff that went on in his head.
Right, but I assume that's all stuff that'll happen during the next plot arc. We will probably meet the Black Mask person. Be sent
hope
to
so.
prison.
So, what are you gonna do now?
Oh yeah, did Kamoshida go to jail?
I can't draw in such a place.
I believe so. Looks like Madarame is too.
Yeah.
I think Kamoshida at minimum got fired. I don't actually know if he's anywhere that we could, like, find him.
Scholarship.
Yeah, I would like to just go find out what happened with him. Actually, now that we're through the next chunk of plot.
Yusuke could have been staying at the dorms this whole time and didn't? Alright.
He probably had lodging with Madarame in the first place.
Yeah, he's that good. Come on, man. Didn't you see the swanky new logo?
And now
that
he's
he made
inviting
for us?
himself into An's house, by the way.
Yeah.
Appropriate reaction.
Ask her to model for you. Whenever
Ryuji, you're not helping!
Ryuji. Ryuji, bye.
Oh, man.
Moron.
Baka.
again, now that Yusuke will be living alone, it'll be easier for us to meet up whenever we want.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We should wait and see how this case.
I know nothing about Ryuji or An's parents. I know about my parents. They just sort of dumped me off with Uncle Coffee.
The best uncle, to be clear.
Best uncle.
Finding the target as big as Madarame.
Nah, dude, my actual uncle is best uncle.
Oh, that's good.
He's a drummer.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you mentioned, I think he did drums for us one time. Or he did
Uh,
drums for one of our, didn't he do drums for this intro song?
No, I have not gotten him to do drums ever for me.
Oh, okay.
I wanted him to do drumming with us when we were trying to get a band together, and schedules just never met up.
That's too bad.
I think he's a part of like 3 different bands right now.
We'll be entrusting that to you again, Ryuji.
Alright, time to look for our next target.
Alright.
That makes us sound like hitmen.
This is just how gangs work, dude. Oh, we were observed.
Oh no. Time for that character to become
Hey,
slightly
wait a
more
minute.
plot
Oh,
relevant.
he noticed.
Yeah,
Joker noticed.
that's good actually. There's
Into
me,
the future.
looking very annoyed. It's like I'm getting migraines from these flashbacks.
I think you do have a migraine, or Joker has a migraine.
Again for someone.
Well, okay, he probably does have a migraine considering that he was just beaten up by a shit ton of police officers.
And injected with drugs.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was. He was
Needles.
drugged.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think that remembering things would necessarily hurt his brain, would it? I don't know how that works.
I don't know. I don't know how remembering things works, says Mitch. Okay.
I
Yeah, we did do it for someone we barely knew.
Memory is just a really weird thing overall, Matt.
You still wanted to save him.
Now that you, now that you put it that way.
Right.
Museum instead of a castle this time. You're still going
Yes, that's what I said.
about changing someone's heart.
Yes, I'm going to maintain that rubbish because that's what's been going on. I'll give you slight sarcasm.
Well,
That's, that's a reasonable response.
It
I mean,
is.
it's like, look,
It's like, I know you're not going to believe me. I'm
Look.
telling you what I know.
like, you ask these questions. If you want answers, these are them. I can't, like, give you anything else. So
Right.
And I'm not invested in making you believe me, so.
now then, tell me about this new member who joined your group.
About this new member who joined your group.
There's no point in being stubborn. It will only damage your position.
This isn't like the prisoner's dilemma, right? Where
No,
if I
everyone-
rat them out.
Yeah, everyone
Bad
else got
things
away,
happen.
according to her, so.
Yeah, but then like I've told her their identities then, though.
Eh.
So, are my friends fucked in modern times?
Who knows yet? We'll have to catch up to the modern times to find out.
Oh no, I didn't
Oh, no.
say any names. That's
Yeah,
what
but-
they're saying right now.
Can be discovered with a little investigation. Oh, well then, yeah, go right ahead.
So you won't
It's your job.
accomplice?
What's tell it your accomplice? I don't think I should.
Yeah.
There's still much more that I want to hear.
I mean, I'm probably not looking at a reduced sentence anyway.
Truly gain popularity.
Truly gain popularity. Yeah, because now it's not just a one-time thing. Now it's like,
Like, oh, they're actually doing things.
Yeah, someone is doing something, and we're calling them the Phantoms. And we have a sick new logo that looks professional and is real.
Why is
So-
that your favorite thing right now?
Because before, like, remember Ryuji's first drawing? And it was like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's still up on the chalkboard.
But now Yusuke made us, like, a real one.
Right.
So,
I wonder, so we have a group artist now. Are we gonna get a, like, group guitarist now to write us a theme song?
ooh. Now your next target was this man.
Have I seen him?
Nope, don't think so.
Junya Kaneshiro.
I think we might have heard that name before at some point.
I have not. It does not ring any bells to me. Even the police have been struggling to apprehend him. Oh, we're hitting the big time now.
We're going after actual criminals.
Jeez. Well, now we're getting into the realm of straight-up vigilantism.
Hell yeah.
Hey, the summary.
It's what I signed up for.
Being a vigilante? Isn't that, like, illegal?
As I remember from my Sly Cooper days, the best thieves are the ones that steal from other thieves. There's no point in stealing from someone who can't really put up a fight.
I guess. It's all about honor among thieves, though. You've got... Like, you can't just steal from other thieves all the time, because, like, then you're just thieves thieving from thieves, and that's gonna result in nothing. No one will actually gain any ground that way. So... Okay, so this is back in the past. She's already beginning to investigate this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But isn't tying their cases to the series of psychotic breakdowns jumping to conclusions?
Maybe.
The police will
Maybe, but there's no denying that those two things are that is in common between the two events.
So she's a special investigator. So does that mean she's more like a detective for the legal side of the government rather than like a
criminal justice type of deal?
Rather than being like an actual part of the police force, because he's mentioning the police force as being like different.
Right. This sounds like a third-party investigation. Like just someone went, this is not. This is not something the authorities can handle, or something like that.
Thank you, sir.
I think she's still part of the government. I just think she's different from the police.
That damn woman just had to stick her nose into this.
This guy is very clearly like evil.
First off, what is the SIU?
And I understand that these
Other than Southern Illinois University, which is what we would know it as.
The what?
Southern Illinois University.
Oh yeah. SIU Japan.
Haven't I seen this guy before, actually? Like in the elevator scene?
Yeah, and in the backstory of the main character,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hmm.
and in the buffet when he like knocked you aside.
Yeah, that was the one. That was the elevator thing. Man.
These phantom
Special Investigations Unit,
Of
Japan.
of Japan. Okay, so they have just their own
It's like
thing.
it's like a legal team that takes up special cases or something.
Huh.